and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordy and welcome back to WWE 2K16 MyCareer mode. We're just a few short days away, live from New Orleans, a few short days away from WrestleMania. And of course, to kick off the show, Sting is on SmackDown for the first time ever. And he's going to be calling out Triple H for a final face-off before their big match at WrestleMania. But not just that. Jordy Polferman, the #1 contender for the WWE World title, a man who will be against The Rock and Brock Lesnar for that championship in the main event of WrestleMania. He's going to be in his own promo later on tonight. But first, something that's almost as important. It's Sting and Triple H. It's going to be a face-off on SmackDown. You won't catch this anywhere else but the WWE. And here he is, folks. Sting! And the Vigilante is going to go one-on-one with Triple H at WrestleMania. It's going to be such a big match. If Sting beats Triple H and if Jordy wins the title, the Authority are gone from the WWE. So this is what it feels like to open up Friday Night SmackDown! Wow. The Stinger is back, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few nights ago, last weekend at WWE Roadblock, me and my apprentice, Jordy, vanquished Kane and The Big Show from the WWE until after WrestleMania. But guess what? At WrestleMania, well, we're fastly approaching the Authority's final night in charge of this company. You know, for years, the Authority have walked around here thinking they own the WWE, while Vince McMahon just sits there doing nothing as the Authority runs the ratings into the ground. But ever since a certain somebody arrived in the WWE, things have changed. I mean, it's already come out of the mouth of The Undertaker. And of course, I have decided to take action by making him my apprentice. Ever since Jordy Polferman arrived in the WWE, hope was around in the WWE. Especially when he decided to go against Authority. Ratings were at an all-time high the night he won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the night he cashed in on Brock Lesnar. But the Authority, they couldn't take that, could they? So they stabbed him in the... Oh, and Triple H, well, he doesn't like the running commentary of the story. We already know the story, of course. Triple H brainwashed Jordy. But Jordy ended up coming out on top, of course, cashing in Money in the Bank to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It was a big deal. Big deal. And Triple H, the Authority, could not take it. The Undertaker's prophecy is coming true. And at WrestleMania, things can change forever. I do not appreciate you wandering around my ring on my show. But I'll let it go. Because now I get the opportunity to shut your mouth on the mic. And at WrestleMania, I get the opportunity to shut your mouth for good, Sting. Everybody knows, last time you and I went one-on-one, the game prevailed. You know, you seem to have conveniently forgotten that it was a sledgehammer and D-Generation X that helped you get the win over me at WrestleMania. But you know the stipulation, Hunter. At WrestleMania, if anybody interrupts, I get given the win automatically. And referees, well, they're going to be using the replays on the Titantron to make sure you don't try anything. You know, coming out here and spewing what you're spewing. Sometimes you say some of the dumbest things I've ever heard. You really think you can beat authority? Well, I'm not sure whether you have been under a rock for the past few years, but newsflash, Sting, the authority always wins. Well, at WrestleMania, they won't win. The authority will be vanquished. And look at this! The final stare down, and Sting, a smile on his face, confidently walking out. These two, what a match it's gonna be at WrestleMania. Triple H, Sting, Jordy for the title. In the main event, the authority's job on the line.
Please join me in welcoming my guest tonight.
Raw talk, let's get to it.
Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. What was the feeling being in the ring with your two other opponents for the championship at WrestleMania?
That's a good question, Renee.
I've gone through NXT, through the Authority, through Triple H to get here. My career is leading up to this moment. This is it. I'm reaching for that brass ring.
That's perfect. Perfect promo through NXT, through the Authority.
Thanks for the time.
Now we're going to the brass ring. That WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Well, here he is. And as you heard in that promo, the gist of it is Jordy thinks it all comes down to WrestleMania. Everything that's happened in his career, and it all comes down to the main event of WrestleMania. The prophecy that The Undertaker said all those almost a year ago now will come true should this man win the title at WrestleMania. And Jordy, listen to this reaction right now. All the love in the world for this man. And that he pointed to that WrestleMania sign. This is going to be it. Alright. I want to thank you all so much for the reaction I have received here on SmackDown, baby. This time next week, I promise you I will be holding the WWE World title. Hell, I'll see you guys on Monday Night Raw. Hell, I'll see you guys at WrestleMania as soon as the pin counts at 3. You will see a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But let's retrace a few steps. Of course, I came out of nowhere. I came out of the crowd as a fan, just like each and every one of you. And I was called out by a superstar who used to wrestle in this company. And since then, I've never looked back. Triple H knew. The Authority, everybody knew that I was destined to be in this company. And I arrived in NXT and I took it by storm. And I won the NXT title. But that was not enough for me. I wanted more. I always wanted to be the greatest. Always. And at WrestleMania, everything I went through to win the United States Championship, joining the Authority, winning the tag team titles, the Intercontinental title. At WrestleMania, I will become a Grand Slam champion, and I will be in the list of people that you call the greatest. But it won't be the end. I plan to hold the WWE World Heavyweight Championship for a very, very, very long time. I will be the greatest. I will be in the Hall of Fame, but it all starts at WrestleMania against The Rock, against Brock Lesnar. Redemption for everything the Authority has done. And at the end of WrestleMania, the Authority will be out of the WWE, and we will be WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. Wow! Statement made. And a great reaction right here on SmackDown. Jordy Pulverman will be at WrestleMania. It's going to be absolutely incredible, guys. I cannot wait. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I made a little bit of a mistake in the last clip, of course, saying Jordy Pulverman will be at WrestleMania. Of course, I'll be at WrestleMania because I'm in the main event, baby. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line against the champion Brock Lesnar and the great one, the People's Champion himself, The Rock. It is going to be the biggest match in the entire career mode. I don't think we'll top it. I don't think there is any topping a match like this. It's going to be crazy. Guys, tomorrow is going to be a big day. Not only are we going to have this triple threat title match, but to start off the day, we're going to do Sting versus Triple H. It's going to be insane, guys. I cannot wait. It's double upload day for WWE 2K16, and it's going to be massive. Sting versus Triple H, Jordy versus The Rock versus Brock Lesnar. Whew, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, things are going to change forever afterwards as well. The career is going to be completely and utterly different. But guys, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. We might not even win at WrestleMania. Who on earth knows? But it has all come down to the next episode, guys. It has all come, the next 2 episodes, technically, with the Sting and Triple H match. Everything that has happened in the career mode, arriving in NXT, winning the NXT title, winning the United States title, and then joining the Authority, winning the tag team titles with the Authority, winning the Intercontinental title as part of the Authority, and then starting to show signs of leaving it, then being absolutely destroyed by Kane and brainwashed by the Authority, then facing the Undertaker for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania, retaining against the Undertaker, then winning a last man standing match against the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and then losing, of course, to the Undertaker in the 3rd match of the trilogy at SummerSlam, but starting to show signs of coming out of the brainwash, cashing in Money in the Bank to win the WWE World Heavyweight title for the first time, getting betrayed by the Authority, then beating Seth Rollins at TLC, winning the Royal Rumble, and then The Rock and Brock Lesnar, we have them alone in a triple threat match for the WWE World title at WrestleMania. Guys, it all comes down to that. The next 2 episodes tomorrow, people. Do not miss it. It is going to be absolutely insane. I cannot wait, guys. But without further ado, I know this was a pretty short episode, but I just needed to get some final words out of the way. So until tomorrow, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button as high as you possibly can. Comment, share, and subscribe. I got another upload today. Not sure what I'm going to do. But tomorrow is all about WWE 2K16 My Career mode. It's going to be great. Guys, I'll see you later. Peace!